we've got Annie here.
Hi.
And Annie's from Tring Park School for the Performing Arts. Annie actually started ballet a little bit later, but she's got really great technique and feet. So Annie, tell us a little bit about your experience with pointe shoes and what you found so far.
I've always found that I was a bit naive and that I never actually knew like what brand to go for and what style, because I didn't have the knowledge for it. But and I always felt like I was sinking into my shoe and trying to make myself like the shoe even though I didn't like it. I've just come to Leanne today and I'm literally obsessed with the shoes that I've tried on. Like they actually said I feel so pulled up and they're so comfy and so easy to get up and
right, and isn't it crazy like the shape of how Grishkos look compared to your old shoes? It looks like your foot now, right? It doesn't look like an extension of your foot.
Exactly.
And also what we found was we now can show off your foot, like your instep, your arch, whereas before like Annie's got very flexible feet, you'll see that in a moment, but in her old shoes they just weren't showing off the instep. They was making her insteps look really flat, which is disappointing because we want to show off a great foot. So also, have you found how much more supportive they feel?
It feels so much more supportive. Like I literally feel like I'm being held up on like a crane.
Yes, it's amazing, right?
But like they're so like held up, but that you can also move your feet in them really nicely.
Absolutely. So we're going to show you guys Annie's feet in a second. I'm going to talk to you a bit about her foot type so you can see just how many amazing Grishko models work on one foot. So I just wanted to show you Annie's foot type. So as you can see, Annie has a gap between big toe and second toe like I've got, and her toe shape is more on the semi-tapered side, I would say, though her little toe does really taper off, so she's kind of a mixture of the two. She has quite long toes, as you can see, so we really need to be careful about the vamp height in particular. But I just wanted to speak to you about a compressible foot because Annie has this also. So compressible feet, you might have heard me speak about it before. It's where the foot appears wider, but it actually squishes down a lot more, especially when the dancer points her foot or is on point. So it's very deceiving because you can think that you need a wider shoe, because looking at Annie from above, you would think, you know, she looks fairly on the wider side, right? But she's really not. If you just turn out to first position, as you can see, even when Annie's in first, she's got quite a defined arch. So, you know, we have two types of arch, the arch underneath and the arch on the top of the foot. I personally call the arch on top the instep, like a lot of people do. But as we can see, her arch here and here, they're both very defined, even when she's standing on flat. If you just take a rise onto demi-pointe for me, and as you can see, she has a lot of ankle flexibility. Can you see this? And when she goes up, she really hits a very high demi-pointe. And then roll back down for me. And with this type of foot, we need to be careful that they don't banana over in their shoes and they're supported and aligned enough. And we need to make sure that they feel very secure on point. If you just take a parallel position facing this side with feet together. And if you just take a rise on demi-pointe from here. And as you can see, she's got great control of her feet. She isn't like wobbling around. Sometimes with very flexible feet, there can be a lack of control and strength. Again, very high demi-pointe, mega flexible ankles going on. And then if you take a roll back down for me, fantastic. So now if you face the bar for us in parallel, let's just see from the back as well. So Annie's Achilles are quite prominent, as you can see. And if you roll up onto demi-pointe, and as you can see, she's got very good alignment. She's not swaying out or, you know, rolling in. She's got a good alignment there. Roll back down for us. And then take first position. And then roll up on demi-pointe again when you're ready. And as you can see, you can really see the shape of her arch. Can you see that, guys? She is very high arched. So we've got to be very careful about the shank. And roll back down for us. Thank you very much. So here we have 3007. If you'd like to turn out to first position. And then do parallel this side on point. So 3007 looks really nice on Annie. She gets a little bit of extra heel there, but it's not major. With flexible feet, as we all know, we tend to get a little bit extra heel fabric because of the way the foot bends, and sometimes we get disappearing heels. If you'd like to take a fifth position with the right foot in front, very nice. Just going to show you guys what these look like. And yeah, 3007 is a nice and secure shoe. One thing I might say that we won't choose this one because is the wing, I feel, could be a little bit higher. So this is interesting because we actually haven't chosen the shoe yet. So this is helping me also look at the shoes in a little bit finer detail. How does this shoe feel, Annie, to you?
It feels really nice.
It's just so much different, isn't it? How much more pulled up you are.
Yeah, I feel a lot more like supported.
Looks really
more
pretty.
pulled up.
I can't wait to show you guys the comparison when we choose the shoe at the end.
Yeah.
So here we have Annie in Nova Flex. I really like the higher wing on her. It gives her a bit more stability, I think, personally. If you turn out to first position, and I like the lower heel as well. And then if you take parallel on point, one side, whichever side you would like to do. Yeah, the lower heel looks more beautiful. As you can see, feet look gorgeous. If you take a fifth position. Wow. So take a little beret in this pair. Very nice. And now could you turn around and do fifth the other way for me, please? Just show you guys closer up. So these are great. If you guys want to learn more about the ins and outs of each model, just go onto my YouTube channel or my Instagram, because in these videos, as you've probably heard before, I'm just going to show you different shoes on the dancer and speak about the actual fitting process. So now we have Dream Pointe 2007 pre-arched, also known as Allure. And again, this shoe looks really beautiful. The wings give great support. If you'd like to take a first position on point, and she's not going over too far. If you'd like to take parallel on point, whichever side first. Heel's a little higher in these, but it still looks sleek. Take a fifth position. And take a little beret. Very nice. How do these feel, Annie?
They feel really nice. They feel really comfortable and really easy to move my feet around in.
They look great as well. Let's just see from the back in this pair as well. If you face the bar in parallel and take a turn out to first. So here we have Miracle. I didn't actually have the size I wanted in this, so I've actually put Annie in a 4.5 4X, whereas actually she needed a 5 3X, but I just wanted to show this shoe. If you turn out to first position, and then take parallel from the side. So this shoe could work for Annie, but it would just need to be in the correct size, because in this one she's sinking down quite a bit. And then take a fifth with the right foot in front. Very nice, and take a little beret. And this shoe looks very identical to Nova, but it's padded on the inside and it has a different shank and other different things. You can learn about it on my channel. So now we have Super Triumph Pre-Arch. This shoe is built on the Pointe model, so something a bit different, seeing as all the shoes we've shown so far are built on 2007 last. If you'd like to take first, very good, take a parallel whatever side you wish to do. So these have a little bit of a higher heel, as you can see there. If you take a fifth position, and then take a little beret. And now let's see fifth the other direction. And beret again. Very nice. So now we have Maya 1, also built on the Pointe last. If you turn out to first position. Nice. Take a parallel, whichever side you'd like to do. So again, this shoe has a bit of a higher heel, as you can see there. And if you take a fifth position. Very nice. The V-vamp looks pretty. Take a little beret. Just show you up close. Great. Here we have Nova Pro. It's like the Nova Flex that we've had on, but it's a different shank construction. If you turn out to first position, really nice. Really love those long wings and the lower cut sides and heel. If you take a parallel, whichever side you want to do. As you can see with a lower heel on Annie, it looks a lot more sleeker. And can you see these high wings? It's very smooth. Annie, can you feel the difference between wing heights? So when I put you in shoes with a higher wing, can you feel how it wraps around your foot more?
Yeah, definitely. It feels a lot more like
it's more stable, isn't
Yeah.
it? Especially when you've got a flexible foot. I've noticed whenever I put dancers with more flexible feet in these high wing shoes, it gives them more stability. Let's take a 5th position. Beautiful. Let's take a little bourrée. Very nice. So here's Smart Pointe. This isn't the right size, just to let you guys know, but I just wanted to show it. Smart Pointe wouldn't work on Annie's foot because it's a bit too broad and it's too boxy. Can you just see the way her foot isn't elongated and she's not pulled up enough? Turn that to first. But I just wanted to show you guys, you know, how a Grishko model that doesn't work for someone looks. And then take a parallel from one side. The low sides and heel work quite nice. But yeah, the rest of it just, it doesn't pull her up enough. And then take a 5th position. And then take a bourrée. So Annie, can you feel the difference in these shoes?
Yeah, they definitely feel a lot different.
And can you also feel how, because of the box shape isn't holding your toes correctly, there's a lot of negative space in the shoe. And it's almost like, you know, you'd be able to wiggle your feet a lot. If that
They do
makes
feel
sense.
a lot nicer than my other pair though, but they're just not right for now, I think.
No.
Yeah.
But it's really cool to show people the difference
it is.
between different models. So yeah, now what we're going to do is we're going to work out the best model for Annie that we're going to go for today. And then we'll show you guys a little video at the end of those and also comparison too. So here's the winner shoe. We've gone for Nova Pro. It was a very tough decision. What we really enjoyed about Nova Pro was the high wings, the low sides and heel, the stability, how much control, and oh, it just looks gorgeous. Let's turn out to first position. And with a flexible foot, the low sides and heel, can you see it's more sleek on Annie's foot? And let's take parallel from the side. Look how sleek it is. Looks absolutely stunning. And she's not going over too far. So yeah, as you can see with the Nova Pro, it's a lot more sleek on her feet. She's more pulled up and aligned. High wings give great stability and it shows off her feet really well. Annie, so how do these feel compared to what you're used to on Pointe?
They feel so much nicer. I feel a lot more pulled up and so much more comfortable.
And it's just astounding how different her feet look. When we do the comparison video, you guys are going to be absolutely amazed. So that's it for today's one, but we're now going to shoot the comparison one. I'll do that in a separate upload for you guys to see.